Guys, the biggest dive death update is right around the corner. No, like actually, it's right there. That's right, people. Today, we are getting 3 new abilities, new cosmetics, new emotes, new maps, new skins, new objectives, and more. And before we proceed, full credits to the devs, aka Sauce510 and DZMaroc. I'll link everything down below in the description. Now, let's begin with the first new ability, and it's called the Pie ability. From this footage right here, this new ability is a range support / debuff or kind of thing. For the ability's capabilities, you're able to throw a pie. If this pie lands on a killer, they'll get their abilities and stats covered, kinda similar to like Doom by Fate, like just kind of. In addition, if the pie lands on civilian, they'll take reduced damage for a short time. Thanks to the shield protector indicator right there, you can see the effect in action. I'm guessing this thing gives you like 25% reduced incoming damage, because Pursuer does 20 damage, now it does 15, so that's like a 25% reduction if you know what I'm saying. And one of the biggest things people noticed was that spacebar throwing mechanic thingy. Looks like you have to hold down the spacebar button to make this thing like throw further, and because his ability is like a throwable type of thing, that kind of suggests that you're able to throw it over walls or at a flying target. Another thing that people notice is the chef's hat. Pretty sure that's a signature accessory that she'll have if you pick the ability. Also, wait, apparently my boy is actually not a civilian, it's just a test dummy, which is probably thanks to the new private server admin commands that are in fact coming to the game, like just hopefully. And unfortunately, I do not know the cooldown to this ability. I'm guessing the demonstrator had like no cooldowns active thanks to the private server commands, but if it had to guess, there might be like a 20 to like 30 second cooldown, maybe even more, I'm not too sure. But anyways, here's a clip in its entirety. Full credits to Sauce510 Roblox on YouTube. Wowie, very cool. Now, let's move on to the other new ability, which is the Bugle ability. This new ability is capable at supporting fellow civilians in ways of giving them faster cooldowns. From this footage here that's on the new redesigned baseplate map, let's say once you click your ability, you have to play a small little mini game, or some sort of like quick time events, kinda similar to the vocalist from JwJer. I mean, not really, but like kind of, I guess. But as y'all can see, you gotta click some buttons, and upon doing so, you're gonna grant the civilians around you a nice buff. To my knowledge, the maximum amount of faster cooldown is 2 times speed. However, if you do fail this minigame, it could reduce a faster cooldown to something like 1.5 times speed. It also appears like this ability has a 31 second cooldown, and the range / radius of this ability is around 10 studs. It could be more, could be less, I'm not too sure. And of course, the signature accessory is some sort of like cool hat, kind of similar to like a band hat, or like some sort of Guts and Black Powder kind of thing, if you know what I'm saying. Also, I'm not too sure how this thing will work on mobile. You probably just have to click things on your screen. But at least we do have some new emotes, wowie. And yeah, here's a clip in its entirety. Oh my goodness, people, that was so cool. Now let's talk about the third new ability. And okay, I lied. There's actually not 3 new abilities. There's just 2 new abilities, plus 2 halves of other abilities. So technically there's 3. But it looks like we're finally getting a new synergy, which is a Sweet Tooth synergy. Or in this case, the side grade. I'll explain it a little bit later. But whenever you get a pie plus hot dog ability, it turns into a cake, or pretty much a sweet tooth side grade. And instead of eating a hot dog, you're gonna eat your cake, and this cake will actually heal you for a pretty good amount, which is very amazing. And it looks like whenever you use it, you won't reduce your stamina whatsoever. However, on the flip side, you will reduce your HP, so make sure you're mindful about that. It looks like this ability will give you a cool helmet, kinda similar to the hot dog, but it's in a different color. In addition, it looks like we're on this new redesigned temple map, so that's very nice. Also, yo, they added my boy Teddy. And wait, y'all know how I mentioned there's another ability getting added? Well, it looks like you're able to now dropkick the killer using your dash ability. So it's not really a new ability, it might just be like a rework, but I guess once you click your dash ability once, you can click it again to dropkick them. Maybe you hold down the E button to like channel a dropkick or something, as if you're kicking down a door in Roblox Grace. And yeah, here's pretty much the entire clip. Wowie people, that was amazing! Okay, one thing I want to show you guys is near the end of the video, they faintly showed the lobby as y'all can see. It looks like it's just like a free cam kind of thing going on, showing the garden, also the theater section of the lobby. Nothing too crazy, nothing too new, I think that's very cool. But yeah, let's talk about some other things I've noticed in the video. And starting out with the most obvious thing, we have some new objectives. It looks like there's these new tasks right here. At the moment, they're just placeholders, nothing is actually official about this thing. But very similar to Live of Life, you now have these very cool things you can do. I'm guessing they're just there to give you money. I'm not too sure if it's gonna reduce time. Moving on, we have another obvious thing that we saw, which are the new maps and the new redesigned stuff. First off, we have this new one right here. I'm not too sure what this map is called, but it was shown from this funny GIF right here from a few weeks ago. And one thing I want to mention is a soda machine right there, which is very similar to that soda machine screenshot we got a while back, but it still could be for the cafeteria section coming in a new lobby. We just have to see. Moving on to another redesigned map is the base plate map. It looks like we're able to actually see a lot of it, thanks to the ability demonstration of the bugle. And of course we got some more teasers of this map, thanks to his new goofy GIF right here, shown in their Discord server. It looks like there's that one Pursuer skin looking at a ragdoll, which strongly suggests that funny ragdolls are coming to the game, so I think that's very funny. And also we have this Baldi's basic looking skin hitting this one guy. Not too much information right there, but like at least it's something. And then we have the new redesigned temple map. I think the sneak peek looks amazing. It definitely still has its identity and style. You can still tell that's a temple map thanks to like the balls. I can't wait for this update. Now, one thing that I've noticed in a demonstrations video was this one side button right there. I'm guessing this is that private server admin command thingy. Similar to Outcome Memories, how you can just click it, then you can see the private server commands. I think that's very cool. But moving on to some more things I've noticed were the customization options. Now, I'm not saying these things are actually confirmed, but it looks like you're able to change your face. You have this funny looking face right here, as if my boy just farted and everyone heard it, and now he's embarrassed. You also have this goofy looking face right here, with your tongue kind of sticking out. I think that's pretty goofy. And moving on, we have some new charms. We have this blue teapot charm, very similar to them teapots in that Teapot Paradise map. We also have this red 1x1 stud charm. I think it's pretty baller. We also have this cool white trust charm. I think that's very neat. And then we have this cool looking JwJer charm. W-devs right there. When it comes to the t-shirts, we got this void one right here that we've already seen. We got this Blockster one right here that we also seen as well. And then we got this preppy looking t-shirt right here. If I had to guess, this shirt will be transparent, so whatever torso color you're wearing, it's gonna adapt to that color, if you know what I'm saying. When it comes to the new skins, it looks like Pursuer has some sort of like doctor skin on. Maybe it's a scientist, I'm not too sure. Next up, we have this new Arco skin right here. It looks like my boy is wielding a hammer, and my boy now has a white and black outfit. Also correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this Swaffle skin got a mini redesign with like the pointer finger thingy and like the face or something. I think it looks great. And here's some cool news from the devs themselves to clarify a few things. First off, anything that's considered the bare minimum of quality of life will be added to the game. Pretty sure that means that everything's gonna be like much better. You're gonna have a much better experience playing the game, especially when it comes to the gameplay and settings, maybe hitboxes, I'm not too sure. One thing I want to mention with the synergies, it looks like they are becoming side grades. I'm not too sure what that'll mean, but pretty much it's going to open up a lot more creativity for some new abilities or like some new like cool thingies, if you know what I mean. Next up, everything in the game got rebalanced and polished. I think the game was already great, but the more balanced the better. I'm actually looking forward to this thing. And it looks like the Deck of Death system is getting a mini rework, so you're going to get more variety from time to time. You're not going to get the same ability over and over again. And it looks like nothing shown was a final. Anything and everything is subject to change. We just have to see. And wowie people, that's pretty much it for the entire update. Hopefully I was able to go over everything. If I missed something or got anything wrong, please let me know down below in the comments. And let me know your thoughts on this insane, crazy OP news. Oh my goodness. And until then people, I'm just done here. Peace out. And before we end, I just want to give a huge shout out to all my YouTube channel members. I love you people so much, oh my goodness. If I can give you a hug, I'll give you a hug like right now, if you give me permission of course. And okay fine, Arius is going me a funny count, I'm not lie. So if you enjoyed please like, if you guys didn't please dislike, and yeah, I see you in this video.